That was a huge bear.
The guy was running around by the shelter, buck naked. Alright, so it's just after 5:30 in the morning, and that's going to be the view this morning. This is a nice spot to camp, since it's Tuesday now, time of year. It's May 8th, so everybody's either at work or at school. But you got this ledge here. There's ledges dotted all throughout here. There's 3 more going up, and then right up over this ridge is where we got camp set up, and then it drops off on the other side. So it's a really, really nice spot. So I think I can get some water boiling here and have my breakfast right here, watch the sunrise with the birds. On that valley right here, you can see some fog is starting to accumulate in there. And as I'm sitting here eating my breakfast, looking down this valley, I get some fog starting to accumulate down here a little bit. So maybe get lucky and have a little bit of a fog river, fog valley situation going on here. Beautiful morning. I'll use one-handed. So we left camp, left all our packs and everything there, and we're gonna head over to Panther Mountain, which we're on our way to now, which is right there through the trees. It's it looks like a mile and a half over to the summit, and gotta go down a little bit before we start going back up.
What's that?
change real quick. Use this little section here as a railing. Let's we start heading down to the col. I'll go across this nice little flat section here, and we'll start the ascent up to 3,700 feet. We're having video wars. He wants to record, she wants to record, I want to record.
Everybody wants to record.
Everybody put the cameras down and back away. Nobody gets hurt. I'm lying to him. Alright, now we're going to start the ascent. Oh, wait. This isn't the spot with the route climb. It's been a couple years since I've been up here. Couldn't remember where the really steep spot started. Thought it was here. Maybe it's not. I remember it goes up like along an edge like that. Okay, that was not the spot back there. And this looks fairly similar to the landing that we were just past. We're just kind of washed out. And I think this is the actual hard push here. Beautiful spot. And we'll be into those pines up there. We'll be into the ecosystem, the environment of the Catskills. I absolutely love. Can't wait to get up there. Oh, it's even looking at me. It's real dusty. Maybe so dusty. So once we get those pines, That's the environment, the Catskill environment that I absolutely love. Look how washed out this is. Oh yeah. So this is level. And we gotta go up that. Doesn't look as bad when there's no ice on it, but it's gonna be fun. Not gonna climb that and come back for the camera. I'm gonna bring you with me first time. Let's go. Try to keep you with me. This is gorgeous. There we go, and give you an idea. That's straight out. I'm gonna look down. Way down there, there's Dragon. There's Dragon. So that's a little bit of a climb. Let me get out of his shot. So we should be real close to 3,500 feet. It's gorgeous. Got some sun shining through. Yeah, there you go. 3,500 feet. I wish that you could smell this area. I think I said that at my last Catskills trip. The pines, the moss. Starting to get some ferns growing in here, but it's just gorgeous. We're gonna have that little bit there. And then I'll catch back up with you. So we are at the top of Panther Mountain. I don't think we're at the designated summit, but this is kind of a plateau once you get up here. So once you get to this spot, you're as high as you can pretty much get. Maybe a foot or two over there, but this is the top. I say as we climb some more. There we go. There's the rock I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Holy crap. Well, how about that? I got service. We got ice. Watch out for the ice up here.
Is that your rock?
Yep. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of ice up here.
Panther's elevation is 3,000.
Not so bad, huh? For Tuesday morning. I gotta check my text messages. It's the first time I had signal in over 24 hours.
A nice pile of rocks. Ooh, there is ice.
Yeah, I wasn't joking. There's really ice there.
Yeah, I thought you were messing with me.
Alright, so we are leaving the summit of Panther Mountain, heading back over to camp, and then I'm going to start thinking about what I'm going to do for the rest of the trip. Dragon and Panda will be leaving, and I'll be staying in the Catskills for another day, and decide if I'm going to move on to a different site, maybe stay there. I don't know yet. We'll find out. So I'll catch up with you when I figure out what I'm doing. Alright, so just leaving the parking lot. Got back down from the campsite down to the parking lot. Dragon and Panda had to leave, so they got in their cars, and I spent about 20 minutes or so just relaxing. Took my shoes and my socks off, changed my socks, drank some water, just relaxed for a little bit. It's a little bit of a mental game. This is different than normal because the parking lot is in the trail, basically. So we were up this way. Trail connects and goes up to Giant Ledge, which is over there. And this is the Phoenicia East Branch. So if you watched my Catskill 3 days in the Catskills last month, there's a spot where I stopped for water the second day. And that's what I'm headed to now. It's about, I think it's about 2 miles. Mile and a half to 2 miles up to that spot, and I'm 90% sure I saw campsites up there. So let's hope there's somewhere to camp there. If not, then I could always go over to Terrace Mountain. I think it's like 3.5 miles out to that. There's the shelter out there. I could always stay there. I've never done a shelter camp before, so that wouldn't be a bad thing to try. But back to where I was yesterday, where I started out here at this little bridge. I'm gonna head up the trail, and Dragon's been up this edge of the side of the trail before. So this goes up to the trail register, pretty steep, and then after that it's not so bad, he says. So looking at the terrain map, that's what it looks like. So that is the plan for tonight. I don't know about making it to Wittenberg. Probably not today. Definitely not today. It's already like 3:30 now. So the trail back down from where we just came from, it was rough. It's a lot of descent. And then you come down, you kind of see here, you go across this mountain. Oh, I can't see there. You go across here, you go around the corner, and then you go down into the valley, you go up to the next mountain, and then you come back around this way. This was really steep. Both Dragon and Panda documented that pretty well, so I'll put links to their channels in the description. You can see their documentation of how steep that was. And then after coming down this steep grade and then heading up these stairs, probably 100 stairs or so, up the steep grinding climb. It's tiring. So probably just go to camp, set up. Maybe I'll sleep in tomorrow. There's not gonna be a view here. Maybe I'll just sleep in. No, I'll come back down to the car. I don't know. This is a bonus day, so just gonna have some fun. Alright, well, the battery died in the Nikon, and I'm not gonna take out the pack just to grab another battery, so it's gonna have to wait. So I switched over to the phone. Found the registry, and just trying to get to the top of this climb here. Beautiful spot, these cool rock formations. A lot of bugs though. A lot of bugs. So, guess we'll see. I'll see how tough this is climbing up. On if I just stop at the first campsite I see, or if I go over to Terrace Mountain. I mean, Terrace Mountain's only 3 miles. So, but right before Terrace Mountain was one of those cool rock outcroppings. And I don't remember if there's bugs. Don't remember if there's anywhere I could set up a hammock. But there's some cool spots there. It's not that far from that water source. Got some thinking to do. Alright, we'll see how this goes. One thing I will say is they put a lot of work in these trails out here in the Catskills. A lot of places you come to, you got these stairs going up. And these are stairs built into like rock sides of mountains. So a lot of work and care is put into these. So just to give you an idea, this over here is Giant Ledge. That's where we camped last night. That is Panther Mountain. That's where we hiked to this morning. Then we hiked back, came down, back down to down here, and now I'm coming back up around here. So, looks a lot further than it feels. That was a huge bear. Huge bear. Whoa. Where'd he go? He took off. He was right there.
popped out from behind. Wait, that tree? No, that tree. It's not this one, but right there. Popped out, looked at me. Did a double take and took off. Holy crap. He was big. He went right over the ledge too. Just I'll make sure there's no other ones around here. About an hour into the hike, I just got to the top of the climb. Right here is the top of that, like the steep ascent. That right there makes some of these tougher hikes worth it. Like, I don't know where he went. He kept going. Oh, wish I had a camera going when I saw him. Beautiful bear. Beautiful, beautiful bear. So cool. A lot of wildlife I've been seeing the past couple of weeks. I mean, stands to reason that it's spring, but yeah, that was cool. So for anybody who's curious and they say, what do you do when you come across a bear? Pretty much what I just did. You see it and you go, I don't believe I'm seeing a bear, and then you watch them, usually as they run away. Huge black bear. So cool. I was dragging a little bit coming up that hill. And then I saw that just kind of gave me a new beginning, second wind. He was. I'm 5'11". That bear was standing this tall. That was a big bear. I don't know where he went. I mean, that just drops off. I just hiked up that. He didn't tippy toe over that. He ran. That's awesome. All right, I'm not too far. I was actually just getting to grab the map to see how far I am from the water source, and I kind of lost the trail. Here it is. I'm so preoccupied with that bear. That was awesome. So I'm not far from that water source. Maybe less than a half mile. So unless I see another bear, I'll catch with you then. I'll catch with you. I'll catch you. I'm tired. I'll catch up with you then. This is where I got my hammock set up. It's right here on the edge of the woods. And then this is my view. We're on the edge of a little cliffside here, a little ledge. And over here, I got my fire ring. We'll go take a look at that. So it's been a long day to get here. Left the parking lot, well, got up this morning at 5. We hiked up to Panther Mountain, then back over to Giant Ledge, and then back down to the car. That was about 6 miles probably total. I think it was like 4 miles up to Giant Ledge. 3.5 miles, something like that, like 6 miles. I'll put the mileage up. Then hike back down to the car. And then I left from the parking lot, came up here, and thought there was camping sites over by the spring, not far from where I saw the bear. So I got up to there, filled up on water, started looking for campsites, and everything that was over there that might have looked okay in the winter when it was cold is really marshy. So I decided to come over here to Terrace Mountain. I was here a couple months ago and went down to the shelter, had lunch down there. And I came out and I checked out this little spot too. So I walked in here. There's nobody in here. I figured, well, I know what the wind's like up here. Maybe I'll just go down to the shelter, set up down there. Got all the way down to the shelter, and there's a group of people there. So I just turned around. It's like 20 minutes back up here to this spot. Got set up. Started trying to make a fire. It's really damp in here. It's a really nice fireplace, but it's really, really damp in there. And the wood up here is not the best. So got it smoldering. Then realized I haven't eaten since about noon. And it's now 7:30, I think, something like that. 7:26. So yeah, it's been a long day. Beautiful hike though. The bear was awesome. I'm just tired. I don't even know if I care about the fire. I think it got up to like 75 or 80 today, something like that. I'm sweaty. I'm hungry. Tired. I just want to go to sleep. I don't even know if I'm in frame. Don't even care. Feet are tired. That was a lot of hiking today. A lot of rocks to hike on. Then the camera died right before the bear. That was probably 40 minutes before the bear. Got up to that spot and he came around the corner and the bear's just kind of sitting there. And I see him. He's behind a tree, kind of. And I see him and that it kind of clicks in your head like, what is that? And then I just saw this face look at me. And as soon as he saw me, he turned around and he just ran down the mountain. So if anybody tells you bears can't run downhill, they're liars. I just watched one run right downhill. And I don't even know if I can finish my thought from earlier. I said that it was a kind of a mental challenge after leaving the parking lot. You get into this kind of zone when you're hiking, and you know you're heading back to your car. And it's weird because this trail cuts through a parking lot. It's not like it's a trailhead that goes out. This is the same trail that starts, well, out behind the camera here, where I was a couple months ago. It goes up Romer Mountain over to Pleasant Mount, Cross Mountain. Over here to my right is the spot where I camped on that ledge. It's kind of similar to this. And then this goes around, splits off up to Wittenberg, and then goes down the mountain where I just came up, across Woodland Valley, and then up to Giant Ledge and Panther Mountain. And you can get to slide that way too. You can do a little bit of a road walk. So it's a long trail. It's a nice trail. Pretty cool. But I was contemplating not coming up here. I got down to the car and I just kind of saw the car, and mentally I was like, oh, I'm done. I'm done with the hike. And I was tired and I was achy. So I sat in the car for a little bit. Took my shoes and socks off, changed my socks, and drank some water, relaxed for about 15 or 20 minutes. And then just decided, gotta go. Gotta get back out on my feet, put the pack on, and head up that mountain. My water's almost boiled. But, you know, you never know when the next time you're going to be out to places. You never know when you never know when the time that you're doing something is the last time you're going to be able to do it, I guess. So I figure I'm here, might as well keep doing it. Using some different gear. I was going to do, when I got down to the shelter, I was going to do a, when I got down to the shelter, I was going to do a video about my pack. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Do it as a separate video. Maybe I'll do it when I get home. I guess it depends on how tired I am in the morning. But I'm using some different stuff. I brought for water, I've got my Sawyer squeeze, my Sawyer 0.1, they call that. But I brought, for hiking, while I'm on the trail, I got that Cairn package. This is an Nalgene, but inside is a Life Straw. And I think they call it the Life Straw Universal. And it came with the filter and a couple different lids for different kinds of containers. They got one for Nalgene, I think, I can't remember, off the top of my head, I can't remember. A bottle that I don't use. But it's been great. Stop at a spring or anything like that, I just fill this up, and I think I showed it in the day one part. You just fill it up and that's it. I also use this, I'll fill this up to fill up this bag. And if anybody's ever used a squeeze system, filling up these bags can be a pain if you don't have like running water coming down. Alright, trying to lay these flat in water and fill them up or scoop up water takes forever. So since I'm already putting dirty water in this, I use this as the scoop. Fill up this with water, pour it into the bag, and I use this for cooking and refilling this when I'm at camp. But just for hiking, I've just been drinking out of this. It's been great. Should probably finish getting my stuff together for food. I am so hungry, I'm not even thinking straight. One of those days, I've got... I was thinking about when I was down at the shelter. When I was down at the shelter, I was thinking about maybe, possibly, getting up early and hiking back up here for sunrise. Now I don't have to worry about that because I'm going to be here. So I got some chili and ramen noodles. That was my lunch that I didn't eat. That's not smart. So, in my food bag, I've got, that's oatmeal, that's chili. Got some dehydrated chili. Break up some ramen noodles. I was so excited to see that bear. It's the first bear I've seen since 2016. Didn't see any last year. Didn't see a single one. Not even on the road. And, you know, seeing one off in the field or something. Nothing. So I was really excited to see that one. That was a big bear too. I wish I could have gotten. Wish I had the battery didn't die in that, because I probably would have been filming right there, because it's a really cool spot. But I wish I could have gotten the phone out quick enough. But as soon as that thing saw me, he took off. Sporkies. Yeah, I don't even know if I care about the fire, having the fire going. I think it might be an early night. Just get in the hammock and crash. For tomorrow, I doubt I'm doing Wittenberg now. This is just a lot rougher. Not eating. So don't do what I do. Don't hike all day and not eat, because you just wind up like this and you can't complete sentences and you just get run down. I really didn't think I'd have a view either of the sunrise or the sunset. I mean, the sunrise is going to come up over here. Very similar to what I saw when I was over. So that's the ledge up here, where I was hiking, or I was camping last time. And I don't know if there's something walking around back behind the camp, or if I'm just hearing things. There were some people walking there before. I thought they were coming down through here. So that's Wittenberg. And then last night I was
way out that way. Woodpeckers. The hammock's back there. Kind of see it in the focus. It's not going to focus. It's not going to focus. So that's the hammock right there, that little dark spot. I'm gonna have my food and get my hoodie on, change out my hat, get my headlamp on. I'll probably get with you later. Maybe. Or I'm just gonna go to bed. So it's about 10 o'clock, and a little bit later I want to go to bed. But right after sunset, it's still light. This guy and his young kid walked into camp. Well, over by the fireplace, and looking for a place to set up. They had gone down to the shelter as well, and I was kind of trying to be nice before, saying that I just kind of walked away, but it was I just got a weird feeling when I was down there. Just seemed strange, the way the people down there acted, like calling out random numbers, and just in a weird it was just weird. So I came up here. He said he walked down there, and the guy was running around by the shelter buck naked. He's got like his 5-year-old son with him. You don't need to see that. So, but they were pretty cool. They came down from Connecticut and hiked from the other side of Giant Ledge to where I am. So basically where I started from to here. And his kid's 5. So he's getting them started young. And he was raring to go. So they're starting to fire out there. Fires. Can't tell if it's going or not, but they were gonna play some cards and just have some father-son time. So I decided time for me to get in the hammock anyway, because I'm pretty beat, and call it a night. So tomorrow, got to see what the weather does. They're calling for showers early, I guess, but we never know with the weather. So I might pack up early and head out. Might sleep in. Hopefully it's clear, because I'm facing right at the sunset here. I'm looking right off the cliff, so that'll be nice. But I guess we'll see what tomorrow brings. See you tomorrow. Maybe I'm just overly tired, but I just saw some